This is a 1956 Chevy Shortbed truck, and this is going to be a cool video testimony of how well this truck drives, because normally I have somebody helping me do the video, and this time I'm going to hold the camera and do the video myself. Truck fires right up. It's got a tilt steering wheel. The blinkers are in the steering wheel. Everything on the steering column is hooked up properly, shifts right into gear. Here we go. You can hear that transmission shift out perfectly smooth. Plenty of power. The kick down works right. Here we go. Power disc brakes. Just trying to stop it kind of quick. I know that's kind of hard to see in the video, but I'm going to pull in here into the cul-de-sac and show you guys the truck. Yeah, it's nice to have power steering. So I can get over here in the sun. Windows roll down with ease. Usually if I have somebody helping me, you can hear the exhaust. I stand in the back, but I just want to let you hear the exhaust. This truck just sounds awesome. It looks mean. Alright, I've only got one. There we go. Well, that's a testimony to how easily the hood opens, because I did it with one hand. You can just hear this thing purrs like a kitten. Looks really cool. It's got a really cool aggressive look to it. This is just a really cool rat rod. I'm going to turn it off and then show you guys around this truck. It's got a 4-core aluminum radiator, electric fan, Chevy 350 engine, 350 turbo tranny. You can see the power disc brakes. It's got the blower looking air intake, just to kind of give it an aggressive, kind of cool, unique look. I think it's kind of cool, actually. I get so many in that just have an Edelbrock generic air cleaner some guy bought from Advanced Auto Parts, so I think that makes it look cool. Power steering. Like I said, you know, I drove it down here and I'm holding the camera and doing the video all by myself, so the brake lights do work, and I won't be able to show you brake lights because I can't pull them at the same time. I can't push the brake pedal and be in the back, but I can show you that the lights do work. Turn signals work. And this is just a really cool truck. It's a very rat rod style truck. But not overdone, you know. I mean, it would be really easy though to take a Scotch-Brite pad or some sandpaper and go around. I don't know if you can see those tail lights are on right now, and then the brake lights do work, turn signals do work. Windshield's in great shape, no cracks or chips or anything on the windshield. Back window, same thing, good clean glass. There's a side window right there, the glass is up. You can see that that's a good piece of glass. Good straight hood on this. Is titled as a 56. It does have a 57 hood and grille on it. It's got the really cool hot rod black look with gunmetal gray trim accents, and it really just sets this. It really just sets this truck off. This is mechanically, this truck is awesome. Turn the key, fires right up. It's got all the mechanical upgrades. You know, I call them the mechanical goodies. You know, you've got the upgraded Camaro front clip, independent suspension in the front, 5-lug wheels, Camaro rear end in the back. You've got the V8 with the automatic transmission. You've got power disc brakes, power steering. All the lights work. The gauges in the dashboard work. You've got kind of a custom look you know, somebody threw some diamond plate back here. The owner did. The owner did a custom look, wood grain, and it's really actually done pretty tastefully. Matched it up there on the headliner. You can see the floor pans, no rust. Okay, there's that one rust spot right there. Floor pans are real solid. Usually these transmission access panels get all rusted out, and then no rust. There's a leaf there. You know, good, clean. Running boards are all clean, and I'll climb up under the truck in just a second and show you the underneath. So, okay, so all the good points about the truck that I pointed out. Here's a few of the flaws, if you want to call them flaws. It's a rat rod, so I think flaws on a rat rod style truck add character. A little bit of rust there, intentionally not repaired. Little spot of rust. The entire bottom of the door is not rusted out, but it does have a little spot right there. Little spot there in the back of the cab corner. Those are usual. A lot of guys fiberglass those, and you end up getting a truck that's for sale with a bunch of fiberglass in the back instead of it being repaired properly. So at least no bad repairs have been done. Little rust piece spots there. Again, the back of the cab corner right there. Little spot of rust. Same here. Cool thing about this though is if you look down the body, overall the lines are really great. Rear, front fenders and everything, and hood and the top and all look really good. The rear fenders have a couple of dent spots on them, and you can see that right there. And it's really just this was intentionally done to give it that kind of just old school nostalgic hot rod, rat rod feel. Not supposed to be a show truck, not supposed to be cleaned up, but yet mechanically jump in it, turn the key, drive it to work, cruise down the interstate. I did 75, 80 miles an hour in this truck like it was nothing. Cruising with the windows down and just wishing I'd taken the time to install a stereo in it. That's all I really think this truck needs, is a stereo and a driver. We got good, I always like to show in here, clean. This is not a rust bucket, rusty truck. You can see the inside panels are clean. The kick panel from the inside is clean. I'm trying to get in there and show you that. That's the kick panel right there. A little spot of rust there. Those are kind of, like I said, normal spots of rust. I see these on almost every truck that haven't been fully restored. And then floor pans and floor pans clean. No rust holes. This is not a rust bucket. Frame, no rust in the frame at all. There's the back cab corner right there. You can see that it's not all the way, you know, gone, rusty. You know, your inner fender wells, clean, rust free, all the way around to the back. There's that one hole there. I think that was the old fender support. Same thing here. Clean and rust free. Yeah, there's some dirt in there. Clean and rust free underneath. Passenger side. Same thing, running board like I showed on the other side. Clean. Floor pans clean. Frame rails clean. Kick panel right here clean. Spot of rust right there that I showed you from the inside when I opened up the door. And then the inside of here, all clean, rust free. So this is not a rust bucket truck. And you can take a look at those couple of rust spots on it. Sure, but not a rust bucket truck at all. This is a fun truck, mechanically reliable, all the upgrades done that I would ever do. I like trucks like this. I can drive this truck. Show trucks and trailer queens, you know, I get to where I have those in the shop, and I'm even afraid to have those in the shop sometimes because you're afraid to let the kids breathe on it or come near it with a spaghetti noodle. You know, a truck like this, man, you can jump in it, you can hot rod down the road. It's fast, it sounds loud and aggressive. It's got the upgraded fuel pump. This is just a super fun truck. Somebody's gonna really love and enjoy. and be able to tinker with. It's got a super comfortable bench seat in it. Just trying to show one more walk around. This thing is just going to be a blast for somebody.